Send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He finds Mooney here on the comeback route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Robinson up the middle. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Youngway Koo for the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Sanders. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again, it's Sanders. Left side, it's complete. It's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it through the middle of the field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Pierre Strong, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Buffalo 18, coming up 77 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The first catch for Judy, good for a first down.
First and 10
Here we
at
go.
the 40-yard line.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He's still having trouble moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustment. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They may have to change up and start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone of a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Penix working out of the gun here. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 68 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
That's 79 Broncos. 60 Vikings. 18 Pioneer. Trap 50. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19. 19. Go.
A play fake. Now Penix. This is the tight end fake. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Now Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Strong is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Ready, set. 18, Rodler, 8, Bronco, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Sanders. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
79 Bronco, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. He's got Njoku over the middle. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Judkins is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
To throw is Sanders. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. James Pierce. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 6 Buffalo 18. Go.
Sanders. Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, a 7-yard touchdown Brown. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a... Yards shy of midfield, a great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
A About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Bravo 80. Warriors 70. Go.
Looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Browns drive about to get started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From the gun, it's Shador. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now Sanders. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. To try here for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
The score, Falcons 41, Browns 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. is up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, weren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that. But a very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Back to the ground, this time to Jones. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Second down and 6 now. Straight ahead is Strong. And he'll be drafted about the 11 after only a yard. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but it works in part.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw with Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
28-yard line.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here comes 2nd down.
Cup 19. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Sanders to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18. Warriors. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Ready, ready?
Sanders once more. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Falcons 44, Browns 42.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give up the middle to Strong. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 59 yards. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
Browns 42.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1970 Lions.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. James Pierce in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jalen Walker, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Ready? Cut 19! Cut 19! Go! Go!
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Going with Strong on the counter. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Falcons, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. So for Charles Davis,